Hello everyone, welcome to Chess4Unity's third Saturday event. Today I will be playing to, again, trying to win first place, and hopefully I can do that. So if you want to know more information about our events, be sure to visit chess4unity.com to find more information. So it's going to be tough, but the tournament's going to start in a few seconds, specifically 30 seconds. So hopefully we can work some magic here. So I hope everyone's staying safe, doing well during these tough times. Hopefully it's going to get back to normal soon. Okay, so I am top seed here, and by a lot, but that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. So let's start. 3, 2, 1. So first game, I'm playing against Bunny 2009, and the time control is 15 minutes with a 2-second increment. So let's see. Okay, so he starts with e4. I'm going to go French against him. See how he responds. Okay, d4, d5. So far, nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, so he's going for an exchange French, which is considered to be pretty drawish, but I'm going to try to outplay him a little later on. So knight c6. So there are a few lines here for white. You can go bishop b5. Okay, bishop f4, I really haven't seen before. Probably isn't that big of a deal, though, anyways. So here, I'm gonna go, okay, so, okay. Okay, that's an interesting move. Okay, let's go knight f6, just develop our pieces. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. And I'm just gonna go bishop b7 castle and see what happens. So he goes bishop b5, which looks pretty normal. Let's see. So if I go bishop e7 and he tries something like knight e5, is that going to be terrible? Probably not. Okay, let's go. Let's go bishop d6. I actually did not want to play this move, but he's not giving me... Yeah, this is really annoying. Okay, never mind. Let's go bishop d7. That probably makes more sense. So bishop d7, so now if he takes on c6, I just take back, probably the bishop, something. Should be fine. Otherwise, I just go bishop e7 castle. He'll probably castle himself, most likely. Yeah. Bishop e7. Maybe rook e1. Oh, okay. So I'm just looking at the comment section. So thank you, GM Genius Chess 2007. Appreciate it. Yeah, I went to the North American Juniors, and yeah, it was interesting there. didn't do too well, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so knight c3, the castle. Okay, so let's see what he does here, because I'm pretty sure black is doing well. It's an equal position. Next move, I can probably play a6 and try to make him decide on what he's going to do with his bishop. So black should be fine here. Okay, so rook e1, not very surprising. So now let's see. Should I go rook e8 or should I go something like a6? Let's see. Okay, let's go a6. Let's force him to make some decisions here. If he goes bishop f1, which actually that looks like what he's probably going to do. Because bishop d3, you might allow knight b4 now or sometime later. That could be somewhat annoying for white. Okay, he goes bishop a4, which is a little bit surprising. But again, it should be fine. Okay, so now, okay, so b5, he goes bishop b3, and if I go bishop g4, that looks pretty tempting right now. And that also looks pretty good, because, so, let's go. Let's do it. b5, bishop b3 likely. So I'm trying to pull up Twitch. Let's see. So right now I can't really see the comment section. Okay. So now I can see the comment section. I can see what you guys are saying. So bishop b3, like I said, my plan was to go bishop g4. So now I'm threatening to take on f3 and take on d4. So, and at the same time, I'm protecting the d5 pawn. I also have ideas of knight a5 at some point. So it's tricky what he's going to do, right? Because this bishop on b3, the reason why bishop a4 probably was not the best move is this bishop on b3 looks like it's kind of out of place. Really, there's no reason for the bishop to be there. So yeah, let's see what he does. I'm interested. So remember guys, if you have any questions, you can use the chat. I'll respond if I can. Yeah, so my opponent looks like he's also struggling to see what he's going to do. Okay, bishop e5. Yeah, I looked at that. That's interesting, I guess. Not the scariest move in the world, but is a little bit tricky to deal with, that's for sure. Okay, so bishop e5, let's see. If bishop takes f3, queen takes f3. Okay, first he's threatening bishop takes f6 right now, so that's kind of annoying. Okay, so that actually looks like a pretty good move right now. Okay. Yeah, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here. So if I go bishop e6 back, let's say he goes knight g5, take on e5, takes on e6, rook takes e5. Oh no, that looks maybe a little bit annoying. Bishop takes f3, queen takes f3. Let's see if I can find anything else here. So if b4, bishop takes f6, bishop takes f6, knight takes d5, bishop takes d4. That actually looks like the closest I can find to equality. So let's go for b4. Yeah, not exactly thrilled with this position at all. But b4 should, release some pressure off my pieces, right? Because now, once the knight moves, if he doesn't take on f6 and the knight moves, I can maybe try to go knight e4 or something like that. So bishop takes f6 takes, knight takes d5. Yeah, so there I might have to play bishop takes d4. So if knight takes d4, knight takes f6, queen takes f6, queen takes d4. That's bad. Yeah, okay, so my opponent's playing well so far. He's finding some pretty hidden resources. So if you're just joining us, this is round 1 of Chess4Unity, it's third Saturday event. And if you want to ever participate in these events in the future, be sure to visit chess4unity.com. So third Saturday event really happens every third Saturday of each month. So be sure to tune in if you haven't already. So my opponent is thinking for a while here. And there are some interesting decisions to be made. Yeah, not exactly thrilled with my position, and the more I think about it, the worse it gets. It's not fun. Yeah, so my opponent's trying to figure out the best way to continue, whether it's moving the knight or taking the f6 knight. There's many options for him. Okay, so he decides to take the knight on f6, which is not that surprising. Okay, so first I have to evaluate bishop b takes c3, and really that just leaves a pawn down position for me. That's not something I like. Okay. Oh shoot. Bishop takes f6, bishop takes d5, b takes c3, bishop takes c6. Oh, okay, c takes b2, luckily. Or else that would be pretty bad. See, knight takes d5 is interesting, because if I play bishop takes d4, Now he should definitely consider playing knight takes d4, sacrificing the queen on d1, but he takes on a c6 and plays rook a takes d1, and that looks like 3 pieces and a lot of compensation for that queen. Okay, so he does that, which is very annoying. So bishop takes d4, like I said, knight takes d4, followed by knight takes c6. Yeah, I think that position's awful. Okay, I have another choice. This one is more drawish though. Bishop takes f3, queen takes f3, knight takes d4, knight takes f6, queen takes f6, takes. And this endgame should not... If it's worse, it's a little bit worse. Yeah, but it's obviously not what I was playing here. Okay, but, you know, sometimes it is what it is. You gotta play the best move and move on. Yeah. Bishop takes f3. Okay. Queen takes f3. At least I have knight takes d4. At least my knight's on d4. That's something good. Knight on d4 can cause some trouble for him. Yeah, this is really annoying. Okay, so queen takes f3. I mean, technically I can also play bishop takes d4, but after rook a d1, I'm just looking for trouble. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for that maybe slightly worse position because of the double pawns, but at least it should be survivable. How did I even get here to this position? Let's see what he does. Okay, I am a little bit up on the time situation. I'm assuming that's pretty good news. But yeah, it's pretty close anyways. So queen takes f3, knight takes d4 is a must play move. Knight takes f6. Okay. I would consider knight takes f6, king h8, except then he probably just has queen f4, and there's no difference, except the king on h8 is worse in that situation. Okay, he does take on f6, no surprise. Let's take back. So, assuming I didn't miss something, he's probably going to take the queen. Now that I think about it, I could have thought about maybe taking with the g-pawn. That looked interesting. If I take with the g-pawn on f6, If he gives a check, I go king h8, and maybe I have some things like rook g8 next, but still highly doubtful after. Oh, and I also could set a trap for rook a d1, knight b2. That would be like deadly. Yeah, probably should have done that. Create some complications in this position, but you know, who knows if it would work out. Okay, he goes there. Not a huge surprise. Let's go rook a d8. Defending the knight. Yeah. So I have options of moving my c-pawn, but right now, I don't think it's the best idea to commit to any move. So there are a few options for him. He can go, okay, f3. That's a little surprising, but it's probably not a bad move. Now let's move the c-pawn up 2 squares. So I can free my rook on d8. So now there's, yeah, I mean, it's probably still equal, but I'm actually trying to maybe develop some advantage somewhere. Okay, so king f2 is a good move. Okay, let's see. If I go c4 and then knight takes c4, no, that's bad. Maybe rook e8 is probably the best move, actually. After c3, can maybe take on b3. Put king g7 or something like that. Yeah, because or else his next move is rook e7. That does not look like a favorable situation. Yeah, let's go rook e8. Shouldn't be terrible. Okay, so good thing I do have advantage time-wise, so that's a bit of a relief. Bad thing, my position's not great. So I guess it kind of balances out. The good thing about a move like rook e8, it kind of forces your opponent to make a decision. Like g4 looks really odd. I'm not sure I like that move. It seems like a little bit weakening, but you know. Okay, let's see. Let's go king g7. So I'm just trying to improve my position some way without weakening anything. So that's what you're supposed to do in this type of position. So by playing g4, I probably he might play f4 or h4 next. Okay, so now I guess there are a couple of options for me. I can go h5, which looks interesting. Oh, actually, no, h5 is terrible. I forgot I can't move my king because this bishop on b3 is preventing a lot of stuff from happening. So I should probably just play a5. Waiting for the opportunity to do something. So he's not doing anything, I'm not doing anything, but I'm trying to put all my pawns on dark squares in order to avoid a bishop attack somewhere. Okay, so now, okay, he finally plays c3, just a totally natural move. So the timing is a little bit surprising. So if I play rook takes e1, rook takes e1, yeah, I think the timing he played this favors me. Takes, yes, to take with the rook. Now I can take on b3. Now I can take on b3, like I said. Or should I take on c3 first, or does it not matter? Yeah, probably doesn't matter, so I'm just going to take on b3 first. Now, yeah, this is probably still equal anyways. Okay, let's see what he does. Okay, let's just go rook b8. Attacking his pawn on b3, seeing how he responds. Right, he can still draw in many ways. But now at least I think I'm not worse anymore. Okay, so he has that option, which is obviously a good one. So now let's push a4. Or should I push c4? Yeah, both of them probably lead to a draw. Let's try a4. Okay, now let's maybe complicate it a little bit. Play f5. Yeah, I want to maybe try some last resort. Hopefully it doesn't come and bite back and lead to a worse position for me, because that can easily happen when I'm playing a move like f5. Okay, I'm going to take here. Take here. I'm going to push before it's too late. Okay, so now I kind of pictured a situation like this, where now rook takes g4 looks actually maybe even winning. No, he can still draw, but this type of position, this h and f pawn position, is like one of those positions that you do not want to be when you're white, because it's theoretically still a draw, but practically it's almost impossible to draw. So hopefully I can take advantage of that. Maybe do something here. So slide my rook over. Okay, let's play h5. Okay, let's go f5. King g5. Rook b3. King g4. f4. Yeah, he's definitely not drawing the correct way. Oh, okay, he resigned in this position. Yeah, at this point it's probably a loss. So, good game, Bunny 2009. I kind of got lucky on that one, escaped with the win, but, you know, it is what it is. So, pretty sure he had to, in order to draw that position, he had to put his rook on the back rank. And, yeah, I'm not even sure exactly how to draw that right now. Probably go and study it, but yeah, he had to put his rook on the back rank, give some checks there. This kind of situation doesn't work with two pawns. So, yeah, so that was a good game. Let's see, let's look at some other games while it's still going on. Okay, there's only one last game. So, I was not far behind from the last game. So this game is also a rook ending, where white is obviously better because of his extra pawn. But yeah, it would be... I think this should be a draw, though. Yeah, this should definitely be a draw if black plays correctly. So like g4, maybe g5. Okay, so yeah, I think white is definitely... I mean, black is not... definitely shouldn't play passive like that. King g4 maybe. Yeah, it's tough to say. King e4, now he just checks, goes back. Yeah, Cool Bull versus Jay Huang. Okay. So now I have 1 point, so I'm just going to edit that. Okay, so white did manage to get... black did manage to trade one of the pawns, which actually, in this case, it might not even be favorable. Because now white gains a route for his king to penetrate. So I'm expecting something like e4. Okay, so black is just waiting. I mean, black does have less time, so this could be a tricky situation without a lot of time. Yeah, but it doesn't seem like white is actually trying to do something either. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oof, king f6. Yeah, this looks tough. Rook b2, I would think. Wow, I would not do that. That's probably a bad idea. Yeah, now it's just a draw. Yeah, so white blundered a pawn. Rook takes b6. Rook takes a2. Yeah, just a draw now. King c5, b4, check, king b2. Yeah, okay. So they're probably going to play on because they both have like 10 seconds left, but yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah, I don't know why they're playing on here. It's just a dead draw. Oh, come on. This trade works already. Seriously, this is the last game of the round. Give a check on b3, white play rook c3, and just agree to a draw. Yeah, now he's gonna give a bunch of checks, and okay, now black is up on time, so we should just... Okay, they finally agreed to a draw, and the round should start very soon, the next round. Okay, so it does. So this game, I'm going to be playing against Zach HKL, who also won his first game. So good luck to him. And let's see who wins. Okay, so for rapid games, I'm just going to play the London system. Seems like a boring opening, but can actually be fun. d5, e3. The idea of the London system really is to get all your pieces playing. c5, c3. Knight c6. Knight f3. If here, then here. Bishop g3. Now we're playing bishop d3. Okay, he's playing rook e8, which is a fine move, but here common idea is knight e5 to prevent the move e5, because normally once he plays e5, the game is just equal. Hard to do anything after that. So, okay, so queen c7 usually is met by f4, especially in this situation. So the idea here is that white now has this humongous attack. I mean, not yet, but white's trying to build a strong attack on the king side, beginning with his knight on e5. So h6. Now let's castle. Notice how black might have some trouble developing his pieces. While white's just like bishop d7 is sort of an awkward place to develop his bishop, to be honest. So here maybe bishop h4, putting pressure on the f6 knight. And now maybe queen f3 next, right? Slowly building up an attack, right? And the idea is not really to checkmate your opponent, but just to make life harder for your opponent, so that maybe you can squeeze some advantage out of the opening. Yeah, bishop e7, completely expected. Now, so bishop takes f6, takes on f6. Yeah, I don't want to give up that tension so easily. Okay, so queen f3, he has the possibility of playing knight e4, which can be annoying. But after knight e4, yeah, I gotta be careful. I don't want to allow any counterplay, unnecessary counterplay. Yeah. So really, I'm just gonna take on f6, because this bishop is normally left. The knight on f6 is normally the better defender and could cause more trouble. So I'm just gonna eliminate that. Now I'm gonna go queen h5. Right, and now because the knight is gone on f6, now queen h5 allows a lot of pressure on f7. And really, he has to retreat one of his pieces in order to defend against this. And once he does, I have, again, options with rook f3, rook g3. So these attacks are always extremely scary, especially in a shorter time control. So let's see how he responds. Whether he goes bishop c8, which is probably not good because knight takes f7, but whether he goes rook f8. Okay, he goes rook f8, which is probably the most natural move. And now I can heavily consider knight g4. Right, knight g4. with the idea of bishop e7. No, I think knight takes h6, takes. And if he goes something like f5, then queen g6 and rook f3 should end the game. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. This is one decision you do not want to mess up. Knight takes h6, takes. Okay, if he moves the rook, then I have queen e7. If he doesn't move the rook, I have queen e7. If he plays f5, I have queen g6 check, king h8, rook f3. And now something like bishop h4 doesn't work. Let's go a rook h3, queen d8, g3 or something, or queen h6. Yeah, so that should be pretty good. Let's see what he does. Normally I wouldn't rush like this, but his pieces just look so bad right now that even this probably should work. See how like his bishop is really misplaced on f6. It's getting in the way of the f-pawn, so his defenses are slow. And really bishop e7 is virtually his only move, so if he doesn't, then I just take on f6, take on h6. Yeah, that's going to be a disaster for him. Let's see. Okay, so again, everyone, if you're just joining us, this is the third Saturday event from Chess4Unity, sponsored by Chess4Unity. And Chess4Unity, if you want to know more about Chess4Unity and our events, be sure to visit chess4unity.com to take part in these events. And especially this third Saturday tournament, it's free for everyone. So all you have to do is register for chess.com and you're pretty much in. So be sure to visit chess4unity.com for more details. We also have other events as well, so be sure to check that out as well. Okay, so my opponent seems to have a lot of trouble here, and I can't blame him, right? This position is really bad. It's hard to even think of a move that doesn't lose right now. So while we're waiting for my opponent, I do this every time, but we can check a few other. Okay, never mind. He played his move. He goes there. And here knight takes f6, queen takes h6, followed by rook f3. Just looks like game over. Actually, more accurately, queen g5 and then rook f3. Yeah, let's go knight takes f6. Takes on e6. f5. And I guess rook f3, he can survive with knight e7. Actually, no, then it's over after rook h3. Okay, so he plays e5, and now a simple queen h7 checkmate will finish the deal. So good game, Zach HKL. And now let's check a few other games to see what's going on here. So it's a good start, 2 out of 2. Okay, so there's a total of 4 rounds, so we still have 2 more rounds to go. Okay, let's check this game between First Member and Red Rover. So First Member is the higher seed, and that kind of shows because this position is completely lost. White is down a rook, so that's really nothing to look at. Yeah, so let's look at this game instead. HDI chess versus aware piece. So this game is a little more balanced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Both sides have 7 pawns. Aware piece is black, so HDI chess is white. And usually these positions, yeah, I'm not sure. Like, maybe black can play e4, but then white plays not d4. d4 is bad. So maybe e4 is an opportunity to get 2 rooks versus queen. But even that position is still very unclear. So, yeah, e4, d takes e4, queen takes d1. Yeah, actually that's probably better for white because c5 is really weak. Okay, so rook e6 is probably a decent move. Yeah, so if knight f5, then rook f6. Yeah, so here it's normally a pretty balanced game, both sides moving back and forth, especially white trying to create something and going into a favorable endgame or something like that. Okay, so knight f5 was played, and now probably rook f6 is expected. At least I would expect rook f6. Oh, I think that's a good idea for white, actually. Rook f6, queen e4. And you go into this type of position, which looks very, very interesting for white. Okay, so he plays knight e7, which actually is probably not a good move. But it's hard to come up with something better anyways, so. Knight takes e7, knight takes e7, d4, c takes e4. Actually, no, it's fine. So knight e7 is a good move. Knight e7. Yeah, and white can't do anything, so great move from aware piece, knight e7. Trading off the very powerful knight on f5. Okay, so First Member won that game against Red Rover. No surprise, the position was losing. So First Member now has 2 out of 2. Okay, let's check out another. Let's check out another. Okay, so knight g3, knight g6. And maybe now black is on the driver's seat, I think. Black can maybe bring his knight to f4, possibly. That should be good. So, yeah, queen e4. That's interesting. Maybe knight f4, anyways. Looks good. Queen takes c4, knight takes c4, yeah. No, not that. But knight f4 right now looks good for black, and that's exactly what he does. And And this should actually maybe give black a slight edge already. Black is putting a lot of pressure on d3. White has virtually no pressure on e5. This knight on g3 is completely misplaced. So all those factors equals black is slightly better. Okay, now let's check out Generous Sidewalk versus Daniel Best 7. So Generous Sidewalk, so the position is roughly equal, but I would probably prefer black because his pieces are simply more active. But if white plays well, it shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, I mean, rook c1 looked more natural to me, not gonna lie. But, you know, this is probably fine. Knight c6 now. Yeah. So, likely the game is gonna end with knight c6, king e6, knight d8. Draw. But both sides can play on if they want to. So let's see what's going on in this game again. So knight f5, HDI chess still has not moved. Okay, e4, which is a weird move, but yeah, I'm not sure exactly why he did that. Yeah, allowing black to pick up a pawn, not the best idea. Knight g4, now you gotta give checks with knight c6. Right, knight c6, gonna do something. No, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. Yeah, he doesn't even have to worry about it. He can just go king f6, king e5. And this looks terrible, actually. Yeah, and if rook takes b6, rook takes f2. It's bad. Okay, so this is even worse. Yeah, okay. So this game is going to be over very, very soon. So good job, Generous Sidewalk, for slowly outplaying his opponent and waiting until the golden opportunity to take him down. Okay, so he just gives up a piece. At least he's not getting mated in. Okay, so this game is over. Unless something really, 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 really crazy happens. So this game is still very interesting. Oh, c4. Okay. Queen d4 was played. That is a very, very odd move. Definitely did not expect that. But it's probably not a bad move at all, actually. I would probably think that queen takes e4 is more natural, but I mean, I guess if this would work as well. So knight takes d3 is still a threat. So queen takes d4, maybe even e takes d4. No, possibly actually. Yeah, very interesting play from black. Yeah, let's check another game. I don't want to just stick to one game. Okay, let's go Eric Tien versus SYDK. So the position is obviously good for black, but it does seem like White has some annoying checks. Yeah, this is probably winning for black. Black is up 2 pawns, and there's also back rank problems. So he has to play something like h4 or something. Sorry. Queen d8 also works, I guess. Followed by queen e7 and h4. There are a lot of problems to solve, though. Yeah, so this could be an interesting game going forward. Let's see what's going on here. Chat. So if you're just joining us, this is Chess4Unity's 3rd Saturday event. And this event is free for everyone, so if you want to participate next month on the 3rd Saturday, be sure to visit chess4unity.com to get more information. Okay, so seems like White is trying to find a way, although it'd probably be more accurate to play h4. That's just me, because here king h5, queen f3, queen g4. And black sort of survives. I mean, not survives. White has no more checks after that, so maybe h3 here, yeah. Looks like a natural move, but you're giving up another pawn on b2. Yeah, no, he's not going to take that pawn. Actually, taking that pawn might not be terrible, actually, but no. If you take the pawn g4, queen e7, g4, king g5, queen e7, king f4, could be possible, actually. Yeah, so it's a tricky situation for both sides. Okay, let's go HDI chess versus aware piece again. Okay, so black managed to trade queens, take with the e pawn, and now he's just a little bit better again. Right, so let's see what happened. So queen e3 was played. And now, I don't know if it's just me, but is knight takes e3 a possibility? Knight takes d3, I mean. Yeah. I don't know, maybe there's some counterplay or something that I don't see right now. But he played king f8, which is a little odd. Especially in the middle game. Okay, but I guess it's sort of justified. Oh, g3. Wow. Yeah, no, I don't like that move. It's just giving up a free pawn right there. His position is not that bad, where he has to give up the h3 pawn for no compensation. I mean, sure, it probably isn't a terrible move, but like knight takes h3, king g2, knight g5, takes, king f3. Actually, yeah, I mean, I understand why he did that. The rook ending seems fine. And you have to take on on h3, or else white might gain the advantage. Okay, let's see what's going on in this game. Okay, this is crazy. King f4. d4. No more checks. Now you have queen d1. Yeah, don't go queen a4, please. Queen a4, d4, you're just losing. Maybe he's gonna try king g2 or something. Yeah, I don't know. This looks very, very interesting, but complicated at the same time. Oh, okay, so some drastic changes happen. Takes, whoa. Yeah. Okay, king f7's a little odd, but yeah, now white has the advantage here. Probably not a huge advantage, but nevertheless, an advantage is an advantage. King e2, rook a3, I expect. Yeah, but now g takes f5, takes... Yeah, okay, so... Okay, this is interesting. Oh, okay, so this is just a draw, right? Because both sides have one pawn there. Black pushes his, white pushes his. Maybe at some point rooks are traded off. Oh, rook c5. Oh no. Black loses here. Okay, yeah. You probably played way too fast. Yeah, now the king is too close. Yeah, definitely should not have allowed that. He should have played something like rook c2 at some point, giving himself some time. Yeah, white wins this easily. Okay, now let's check back into this game where the situation kind of calmed down and black just has 2 extra pawns. But in a queen endgame, it's still going to take forever to win, you know. That's just the nature of this endgame. Yeah, let's see how many games are left. Okay, there's only 4 games left. Oh, you just gave up a pawn. Okay, now this is a draw. Yeah. This is a draw. But again, both sides have to be a little bit careful. I mean, not both sides. White has to be a little bit careful now. Queen d8, queen f6, probably. Oh, watch out for king g2, that's bad. Okay, so he's just checking. Queen d2 again, probably. Yeah, he gains a perpetual check. Okay. Queen d7. Or queen d3. Something like that. Should be a fairly simple draw. Queen d7 is probably better. Maybe set up some traps. Queen d3, king f6, queen d8, queen e7, queen h8, queen g8, queen c8, or something like that. Yeah, there's no way white's winning this. Black's winning this, sorry. Okay, now just bring your king a little bit closer. His king is so far away, it's impossible. Maybe at some point, yeah, just play king g2, king g3. He just wants to check. Okay, finally he plays king g2, g5, king f2. Yeah, it's hard for me to believe there's a way for black to win. Unless he plays like queen d8 or something and allows queen g5 check. Oh! No. I called it first hand. This should be losing. Well, called it first hand. He was going to play queen d8. g5. Whoa, what happened here? Oh no, he just drew again. Yeah, this position is a draw. Yeah, it's a draw. But what happened here? But if he played something like... I can guarantee... Oh, king e3 here is the key. King g3, g5. And then king g4. Wait. King e3... No, not king e3. That does not work. Or maybe king e3. g5. King e3, king g3, g5. King g2, king e2. Yeah, you have to go around from the bottom. Wait, what the? Oh, white won. You lost on time. Oh no. Okay, I feel really, really bad for black here. You lost on time? That hurts. That hurts. Yeah, I would be really, really upset if I was black in this situation. Played a virtually perfect game, almost won, and now he lost on time. Okay, so this is... Okay, yeah, this is over. Okay, black won a resignation, and that was the last game. So round 3 is going to start momentarily. Okay, so round 3, I'm playing against Generous Sidewalk. And I will repeat what I did the first time. And let's see if he does the same thing and plays the exchange variation. Yeah, so if he does the same thing, I'm definitely going to edit my play a little bit. I don't want to get the same position. Okay, he plays knight d2. I'm going to go c5. Queen takes d5. The main line is knight gf3. There's another line, d takes c5, which is getting very popular these days for some reason. Okay, so that's exactly what he plays. Now bishop takes c5. Most likely knight f3. Right, and now... Oh shoot, what do I play here? Oh right, I play a knight f6, bishop c4, and there's this queen c6 move, which is a good move. Looks like a bit of a weird move, but actually works out. Bishop e2, okay, so this is not very common at all. One second before I move. I want to see if I can play for any. Bishop takes f2, king takes f2, knight g4. King G1, Knight E3. Holy, that could be an opportunity to complicate the game, actually. I don't know. Should I go for that? Takes. Knight takes C2. Yeah, this is when things get tricky. What should I do here? Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. That actually looks really good. Okay, so let's calculate this from the beginning. Bishop takes f2, king takes f2, knight g4. If king f1, knight e3. If king g1, queen c5. If king e1, now I have knight e3, which should win the queen. If not a lot of material. Right, like if he plays he can play c4. Oh shoot. King e1, knight e3, c4. That's annoying. Now he has this 2 escape squares for his queen, b3 and a4. I don't know if I want to go into that position. Okay, this is really, really annoying me right now. E3, C4. Do I not have a good square for my queen, or am I just missing the good square for my queen? It's hard to believe that that is not a good option. Okay, I don't want to spend any more time on this before I later regret it, but let's castle. He's probably going to castle. Now let's go. Let's go b6. Yeah, so I pretty much gave up a chance to go into a very, very exciting position and decided to play safe. Yeah, I don't know about that. Probably not a good decision. But maybe I just saved myself. Who knows? Okay, so pretty sure okay, you play c4. It's not very dangerous. I'm just gonna go queen d8. Retreat my queen all the way back. Okay, so he goes b3. I'm gonna go bishop b7. I'm gonna go knight b7. Yeah, this is just an equal position and a game, which is originally what I wanted. No, I just go rook e8, rook a d8, queen e7. Maybe even queen f4. I mean, maybe queen c7 or queen e7 or something like that. Okay, let's make that decision later. First, let's play rook e8. Okay, you play rook a d1. Now let's make a decision on where to put my queen. Let's go c7. I like queen c7. Let's play h6 next. I don't want to allow any knight g5 kind of ideas to even like circulate around his head. Because knight g5 here, I have queen f4, which I'm not sure if I'm missing something or he's missing something. Yeah, probably me, but yeah, queen f4 is actually not as good as I thought. Yeah, let's queen f4, knight f3. Now he's turning rook takes d7. Yeah, no, we're not going into that position. Let's just go h6. Now he can go knight e4 though, which is what he wanted. Knight e4, but bishop e7 shouldn't be bad. Again, this is equal position. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's go rook a d8. Just centralizing all my forces. Knight takes f6. Now let's play knight takes f6. Takes. Knight f3. Yeah, so no surprise there. Yeah, I don't know. This position just kind of looks hopelessly equal. Not gonna lie. Yeah, so I have a couple different plans here. I can try to play a6 b5. Looks like an interesting plan. Yeah, let's go a6. I mean, a6 is the type of move, in this type of position, shouldn't really hurt me, so let's just go a6. Watch it hurt me later on. But for now, can't see a way it's gonna hurt me. Let's see if there's anything. Twitch. I have Twitch right next to me. Okay. So connecting back. Okay, so he plays h3. Just a good prophylaxis move. So now let's do an idea let's play an idea I've seen before. Let's go rook takes d1, give up the d file. He will probably take back with the rook, and now let's go rook c8. So the idea of this is now I'm starting to play b5. This file should not really be penetrated unless he trades its dark square bishop, which I doubt he would do. Maybe he would, but if he trades his dark square bishop, then my whole plan kind of fails, but nevertheless, it's definitely not bad, I think. Okay, he goes knight e5. And now let's go b5. Okay, queen e2 is a good move. Yeah, I don't know if this plan worked out or not. Yeah, let's see. Let's find a way to continue here. So my only concern with the move bishop c5, which I'm considering right now, is the move knight g4. It looks very annoying. Yeah, I don't want to use too much time right now. I'm kind of getting outplayed here. Okay, let's just go bishop f8. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to evaluate this position. I want to say that I'm fine here, but yeah, it's not always the case. So bishop f8 is probably just like a good, how to say, I don't want to say waiting move, but essentially a waiting move. See what he does. So I am down on time right now, so I'm probably going to talk a little bit less here. Try to focus on the game a little bit more. Okay, rook d, queen d3. Let's go rook b8. Yep, rook b8. Why? Well, provoke a reaction, I guess. That's kind of what I did, so that's good. Okay, knight d7 takes. Okay, here at least I get to play rook a8. At least I win a pawn here. It's probably not enough to claim any significant edge or anything, but a pawn is a pawn, right? Better than no pawns. Okay. Okay, that's an interesting move. He wants to kind of rook takes a2, rook d8. The question is, do I have anything against that? Okay, let's try b4. Yeah, let's push him to place the bishop on a more awkward area, because okay, we gotta take this. Okay, rook d8, check. Let's put the rook on d1. I believe, based on my calculations, it's good enough. Now let's quickly play f6. And king f7. king f7. Probably gonna play king e2. Rook b1. Yeah, now at least I escape, right? Yeah, maybe I even win another pawn here. That's great. But what's not great is how low on time I am in this position. Okay. Let's go king e8. No, actually I don't win another pawn. What am I thinking? He always has rook d3. Yeah, but anyways, rook d3, bishop c5. You know, this is progress, right? Clean pawn now. Clean pawn up. No more complicated issues. Yeah, no. If I play rook b2, can he play rook d2? Takes. No, let's stick with bishop e7. Yeah, I don't want to go into risk of a bishop ending where it's not even that good. And it's probably good, but, you know, who knows? Okay, let's give a check. King f3. Okay, that's an interesting idea by him. I like the way he's playing. I think it's very interesting. Let's play h5. g3. Now let's go king f7. 1 minute left. Not a lot of time at all to make any decision. Okay, let's go g5. The good thing is that my position is relatively stable in a way that it's hard for him to find a move as well. Okay, he finally break the tension a little bit. Okay, bishop d4, rook b1. Yeah, I'm not totally sure what is going on here. I just know that I'm in a lot of time trouble here. Okay, blitz mode. Sorry guys for the silence, but oh shoot. Damn it. Yeah. Still gonna try to win this position though. Starting by winning the pawn. Yeah, so this position should be a theoretical draw, but black, if you get a position like this, you should always play on until you seriously have no hope to win. Computer screen's lagging a little bit. That's kind of frustrating. Yeah, I offered to draw because I'm going to lose on time. So this guy defended really well in this position. Yeah. Last thing I want is to lose on time in this situation, so 5 seconds left. No. I'm not playing this with 7 seconds and a lagging computer. Good game, generous sidewalk. That was a great fight. So let's see how many games are left here. Is there anyone with 3 points? Yeah, there's one person. Not sure of his name. And okay, so let's look at one of the last games left. Eric Chan versus first member. So based on my tournament situation, I hope they draw. But yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, okay. So first member wins, and now first place is in jeopardy. So there's 3 people right now with 3 out of 3, and 2 people, including myself, with 2.5 out of 3. This is 1,095 rated person with 3 out of 3. Okay, that's, you know. Okay, last round. Playing HDI Chess, who has 2.2 points. And so I'm guessing the 3-point people will face off against each other. Okay, so we're playing King's Indian position. So this position is like usually very, very, very good for white, especially in blitz. But we'll see. Not blitz, sorry, rapid. But still, if white gets a great attack, it could be dangerous. So, but also it leads to sharp positions and fun positions to play as well. So, can't complain. Okay, so the timing he chose to play c5 is a little odd. I'm going to take on c5. Honestly, I don't know if it's just me, but this does not look good for black, but still got to prove my advantage anyways. So oh shoot, what did I just do? Oh, actually, it's not that bad. Okay. Okay, I guess his position is not that bad. I was wrong. But he can't castle, which means that white should have an advantage here. Originally, I thought it was much worse. It's probably because either I missed something or it just wasn't much worse. So the bad thing about his position is that he can't exactly move the a8 rook because knight takes a7. The a7 is hanging, and that could be troublesome for him. Knight d7, okay, that's a natural move. It's not a dangerous move, but it's a natural one. Let's go knight e2. It's a little hard to develop my pieces, I'm not gonna lie. But I want to bring my knight to d5, where it could stand pretty strong. And the most important thing is to leave the knight on a6, right? Because that's pretty much black's main weakness here. If I trade it off, it's just the equal position. Yeah, I probably should not have gone a3. I just realized that. But I probably should have gone king b1. Keep the position more flexible. But it's not an awful decision, so it's not like all of a sudden something bad's going to happen because of that. No. Okay, let's go h4. He plays h5, I play h4. Let's see what he does, because bishop h6 is suspicious because of takes and knight f4. That could be pretty annoying for him. Oh, speaking of knight f4, I also have another idea. I can try to play bishop e3, knight f4, which could also work very well. So I do have a variety of options here. Let's also follow what's going on in the top game. Actually, no, let's focus on my own. Worst mistake you can make: you focus too much on other games and you lose your own game. Okay, knight c3. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if he played bishop h6 here. Honestly, that might be the best move. I also wouldn't be surprised if he played something like knight c4, because that's probably the most natural move for most people. Okay, you played king f8. It's not bad. Now I have a chance to play knight d5, which is what I wanted the whole time. Bishop takes d5, rook takes d5, or e takes d5 also looks interesting. Maybe it's even better, e takes d5. Because rook takes d5, okay, let's see. They both look pretty good. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with rook takes d5 actually looks like it wins a pawn. Knight c6, rook d7. I mean, I guess you can play a b6, but does not look good. But if I can create a pass pawn here, yeah, no, I'm taking with the rook, 100%. It literally, I just realized, even if I can't do anything, after I play rook d7, c3, his position is really cramped. And I have the bishop pair as an added bonus. Okay, I just want to check the second board. Just curious, you know. Okay, my opponent made a move, so I'm going back. Okay, no surprise there. We predicted that. And now, rook d7, right? That's what we thought. Yeah, rook d7. Forcing him to make a tough decision. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, if you give up that pawn, I mean, I don't think my rook's gonna get trapped because a7's always hanging. So that's the good news. So like, I don't have to worry about something like king e8 and knight a5 or something because rook takes a7 just wins. Yeah, so it's tough to see what he's gonna do here. Okay, e5. To be honest, I don't like that move, but it's hard to recommend something better. Let's go bishop e3. Yeah, I don't see the big deal here. Pretty much he just weakened this diagonal now. Now bishop c4 becomes very, very strong. Let's go bishop c4, and knight d6 is coming. This can be very, very bad. Very, very fast. Again, he doesn't have anything to stick on d4 because once his knight moves, I chop off the b7 pawn. Okay, bishop f6, which is pretty good move. That doesn't really change the circumstances though. Knight d6 looks very strong. Now I'm attacking f7, I'm attacking b7, don't know how he's going to respond. Probably because it's not going to be good for him, no matter what he does. I mean, he does have bishop e7, I guess. So he survives after bishop e7. That's a good move. But I can still take on b7. And his position is still really, really, really bad. But he has to do that. He doesn't have a choice. Okay, let's check a little bit the other game. Yeah, either black is super, super underrated or something really, really weird has happened. Or like he's a much better player in person, but like his chess.com rating is super low because that is not easy. 3 out of 3. Okay. There. Like I said, I take on b7. Oh, okay. I almost panicked because I thought king e8 trapped. But I always have rook a d1, so no big deal. No big deal. Yeah, okay. Now I'm not as panicked anymore. Bishop b5 actually looks really strong. Yeah, bishop b5, and I don't know what he's going to do here. He's probably just lost. Yeah, any discover check wins. Hopefully he allows me to checkmate him right now. That'd be pretty satisfying. Okay, a4. Okay, now white. Usually these positions favor white a little bit, especially with your pawn already on h5. And black should have played h5 himself. But that's a different story. Okay, back to the game. King there. Now I've many different ways to win. Knight takes d8 wins. Bishop takes a6 wins. Yeah, I'm just like staring at this position, looking at all these different wins, not sure which one to choose. Right. Okay, let's just take on a6 since I'm directly taking a piece. No, but now he gets knight e6. That's kind of annoying. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was kind of hoping for that. Now everything's simplified. Okay, let's just protect that h4 pawn. There's no reason to rush. Position's dominating. Okay, so his game between Jenny Harry Potter and first member. The only chance I have to get first place is if they draw, but most likely if they draw, I'm still not going to get first place. I'm probably going to get second or third, so. See, now I can play rook a d1 and h4 is not hanging. Yeah. Yeah, there's really I'm trying to find something interesting to commentate on right now, but it's really nothing interesting to commentate on right now. Yeah, let's go bishop d5, you know. I just want to put my bishop on c4 and leave it there forever. Now let's put bishop g5. Hope we can trade off some pieces, right? Get me access. Yeah, but I can find better trades than that. Actually, no. Just let me take that one first. Let's go bishop c4. Like I said, all I'm going to do, put my bishop on c4 and stick it there forever. It's not going to move in a long time. Okay. Rook d5. Check. Now it's finally going to move because, the bishop got a little bit bored on c4. He wants to do some work. Let's go back to c4. My bishop will always end back on c4. I'm telling you, it's on c4. It will end the game on c4. Good game, HDI chess. Yeah, good game. So now we're just waiting on the results of the last round. Now let's follow this main game between Harry Potter. Holy, first member, what just happened here? Okay, let's go back and check a little bit what just happened. Okay, g takes h5. That's a difficult move to play. It's a good move though. e5. Wow, I don't like that. Queen f5. Bishop there. Oh shoot, okay, this is bad. Yeah, things just got really bad here. Now d5 is hanging. Looks like Jenny Harry Potter will win. Unless something weird happens. Harry Potter is also up on time. Black wins by resignation. So, first place, Harry Potter. Okay, let's check out this game. They both have 2 points, so... Okay, so I think, based on the standings I'm checking right now, the other guy drew, so I'm gonna get clear second. Oh well. That's fine, I guess. Okay, so bishop takes f4 is a good move, I think. At least right now, on top of my head, I cannot think of a way that black can punish him. Black can punish white. Probably just a drawn position. Wait, actually no, king takes f4, king e3. Nuh-uh, rook takes a2. That does not look like a draw. That looks like an easy win for black, actually. It's hard for me to believe he will not just simply promote his pawn. Now, if that's the case, that'd be pretty incredible. Oh, that's a weird move. Okay, I guess that's fine. Yeah, no. He's playing really well here. Yeah, king d2, king c2, b2, b1, queen. Game over. Oh, rook is trapped. No. f1, rook d1. Most likely you'll see resignation coming very, very soon. Okay, so other than this game, let's see what other games we have left. Okay, so there's still Ashley Chen versus Zach. So I'm voting for Zach because he was one of my previous opponents. So and it seems like he will win this unless something weird happens. Why would you do that? It's winning, but gonna take the risk of possibly him getting back on time. And you should have played king e5. But okay, yeah. Shouldn't criticize him for this because... Oh, what the... Oh. Wow, okay. Almost gave me a heart attack, but... He won. So that's pretty good. Let's see what other games are left. So that game's gone. There's 3 games left. Oh, let's look at Bunny 2009. He was also my previous opponent. Oh, and he looks like he's winning as well. So he'll go rook b. So he'll just push his pawn. Should be a win. Let's wait until the end of this tournament and see the final results. Although we already know the final results. Tie breaks don't matter, so because it's clear first and second place. Okay, so there's 2 games left now. That game and this game. This game looks like a victory. After rook c8, rook takes c4, and knight c1 for black. Okay, he didn't see that. It's fine though, because it's still a victory. Okay, yeah, this game is probably not worth looking at. Yeah, you should just play rook c8. That works as well. Since rook takes b2, takes, knight takes h2 is winning for black. Each pawn is winning. This game looks like it's over as well. Yeah, okay. Final precise move, king f2, and the pawn becomes a queen. Okay, so in this game, white resigned, black wins. So good game. Now there's one last game. Okay, so he's just trying to checkmate him with the rook. That's not nice. Maybe. Okay, good game. Final score. Jenny Harry Potter with 4 out of 4. I have 3.5 out of 4. Generous Sidewalk gets 3rd place with 3 out of 4. So thank you everybody who tuned in for this event. I hope everyone enjoys their day, and remember chess4unity.com if you want to play in this event. So thank you, stay safe, and bye.